I've never been to Chili's. Holy moly! Guys, I did not expect to get that many views on the Cowboys versus 49ers thumbnail. I was looking at people reacting to like the football games, and wow, they get a lot of views. It's not even a lot. It's 60 views. To anybody, they'd be so sad to get 60 views. Me? I'm straight chilling. 60 views? I'll take that. Subscribe. Yes, I have 2 salty hat. I'm that salty. Ooh! Story time, story time, story time, story time. Okay, I'm gonna tell you a story about my mom and I, how we were running away from the cops. I bet you're interested. Okay, my mom and I, we went to Corpus Christi, and she went with her friends, and her friends, they drink, they smoke, they were pretty rowdy. So when I got there, my mom has, if you knew who my mom was, she got drunk. She didn't know her limit. After we party at the beach at Corpus, we go to the hotel, and I'm bitching, and I'm just like, Mom, I want to go home. And I guess my mom felt really bad, so my mom was drunk, by the way. We went in the car and we drove off, and I just assumed my mom knew the way back home. And I fell asleep during the ride. I woke up in the middle of the ride. We're parked on the side of the road, and I think we ran out of gas. I'm not sure why we stopped. Mind you, it's dark outside. Okay, so my mom turns on the car. She turns without looking on the street. So she turns to her left, and then boom, we hit a car. We're in the middle of the grass, and these people that got out of the car, they were taking pictures of us, and I'm assuming they were calling the cops as well. We were driving down the road. We're trying to just leave the scene, and as we're driving down the road, cops are literally coming so fast towards us, and I'm like looking at my mom. I'm like, Mom, stop! And she kept on driving, and I was like, stop, Mom, stop. And then I pulled her over. My mom pulled over, and then like they talked to my mom, and then they're asking me a bunch of questions, and I don't know what the fuck to say. I was just a little kid. This was a very odd experience for me. I just thought that story would be interesting. I've been thinking about my mom a lot, and I just been thinking about a bunch of stories about my mom and I. Those of you who don't know my mom has passed away. She lived however she wanted. She didn't let anybody tell her how to live. She just always did what she wanted. She's always said this. She's always said, let me live however I want. I'm gonna die anyways. That's how my mom lived. Guys, do not live like that. But everybody has their own choice and how they're gonna live their own life. Like you can't tell nobody what to do. And that certain person's gonna live however they want. So if you do, that's you. You know what I mean? One thing I learned from my mom, she always had everybody's back. Like, holy shit. Okay, look, let me tell you a story on how much my mom got my back. So check this out. I was chilling in my room, and there was these kids outside. They were playing hide and seek or something. And this kid put his teddy bear on something. Me, stupid, I thought it was a good idea to take his teddy bear and throw it over a fence. So what do? I go outside, I grab his teddy bear. All the kids are chasing after me, and I threw their teddy bear over the fence. I run back to my house like a little bitch, and then these kids, they knock on my door, and my mom answers it, and guess what my mom does? My son didn't throw a teddy bear over there. My son didn't grab the teddy bear, and my mom was just defending me. Even though she knew I threw that teddy bear over the fence. Mom, if you're somehow watching this, you got my back. If your mom and dad is still alive, spend time with them, because gosh dang it, I wish I spent more time with my mom.